Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Today we are talking about a penny stock that we spoke about quite a bit on this channel, American Battery Metals, ticker symbol ABML, which will be changing to ABTC, American Battery Technology Company. This is a penny stock we've been speaking about since about the early year now, and it's a bit more of a long-term hold. There are a lot of catalysts coming up for this one, and it is going to be doing big things in the future. This is broadening out into the EV space. This is a green stock as well, okay? As we know, the green energy is the future. If you want to know more about ABML, check out my stock analysis videos, etc. All linked in the description below. But we have some big updates around ABML since we last spoke about these a couple of weeks ago. And if you appreciate all these updates on different stocks on my channel and penny stocks, etc., please go ahead and smash a like and subscribe to my channel as well. I do think ABML has a bright future for it. It is one I spoke about a little bit. I do have a position in them. Let's look at how the stock has been performing over the last few months. We look at the 1 month graph. It's pretty much been up and down, okay? It's not really been very stable right now, but it went to highs of around about 250 and lows of around about 205. So it hasn't moved too much, but on the month we are down about 10% right now, which isn't too bad considering the volatility of penny stocks. But we look at the 6 month graph, we can see we did go up to those highs of around about $4 back in end of January, early February time, as we did with many penny stocks. And since then, we have, like I say, been somewhat consolidating ever since, which isn't too bad, okay? We don't necessarily need this to keep running up and up and up, but over time, I do think it has big things for it. It has a market cap of about 1.2 billion at the time of recording this. So the recent news around this is a lithium-ion battery recycling company. Lithium-ion is big, okay, in the EV space, and as we know, EV is the future, green energy is the future. And ABML is basically building a big plant in Nevada, which we hope to have built by the end of this year. They're trying to get their permits and trying to get this under the way. It constantly gets hit by short sellers on Seeking Alpha, which we've covered before in previous videos. It just can't quite catch a break, okay, and it is trying to uplist as well to the nasdaq, another big catalyst for this one, which will of course give ABML more exposure to new investors. And there's lots of rumors about maybe in the future this one being partnered with Tesla, because the Tesla factory is literally around the corner from where ABML will be building their factory, okay, and the two can coincide together. This one can work on the batteries, Tesla can work on the cars. Definitely something to potentially consider, but you should not base your whole investment purely off of that, okay? You should do your own DD into this company, and yeah. But let's go into some of the latest updates. We had this one. Fernley City Council unanimously approves ABML's corporation conditional use permit for the lithium-ion battery recycling pilot plant. Another step closer to getting this plant built. Let's read what it says right here, okay? The company received approval from the council, and the latest endorsement takes the company one step closer towards permitting and constructing its first of its kind lithium-ion battery recycling plant in Nevada. Early this month, it was unanimously approved, okay? This is obviously June time, so early June, this was approved. And they say right, this is the CEO. The Fernley City's Council adoption of the conditional use permit advances our progress towards constructing our trailblazing lithium battery recycling pilot plant. And industry game changer, the pilot plant will boost-start Fernley's economy, create new jobs, and deliver a sustainable solution to enhance and secure a domestic supply of battery metals. So it's a win-win all round for the council and, of course, for American Battery Metals and for its shareholders. We need this plant to get built. We need the production to start. And like I say, end of the year is when it's going to start happening. So if you're expecting to see some good numbers coming out from earnings, etc., then no, that just isn't going to happen, okay? We are in this early. Like we say, we're trying to think outside the box, get these stocks early before they run up, okay, and before they do become big in the future. Now, aside from that bit of news, we do have another bit of news which came out about a week before this. American Battery Metals Corporation announces acquisitions and recording of 2 additional water rights, okay? Another one step closer. They say the completion of this hard asset acquisition gives certainty that the water needed for operations of our planned 20,000 ton per year battery recycling plant is ensured. And that right there is from Scott Jolkover, American Battery's Chief Resources Officer. So yeah, another step closer, okay? Not the most groundbreaking news, nothing that's going to compel the stock up 50%, but something that is needed to help get this plant underway. So a couple bits of updates from these. We are getting the updates, you know, every now and again from ABML, normally regarding licenses, patents, or, you know, something to do with the plant being built, and that's good. As long as they are talking about this plant being built, and as long as it is underway and all of this is in progress, we don't mind. We can sit on this one, we can hold. If you bought at those highs, this is a good time to be buying in, averaging down whilst we're a bit more stabilizing. And if you didn't buy in, maybe you can consider this one as a long-term hold. It is on many articles about being a potential good EV penny stock. This is one right here, okay, from the Street Insider, and this is top EV penny stocks to buy, and number one that list right there, as you can see, is ABML, American Battery Metals Corp, which, as I say, will become an ABTC. If we actually go on to American Battery's Twitter page, you can see here the two best-selling EV electric vehicles use lithium-ion batteries as their primary energy storage source, a testament to how lithium-ion technology will drive the future of EVs. And this has a great recycling plan right now in progress on how we can make this more green and more energy efficient for companies as well as the world as well. And lots of people are still big believers in ABML. You go onto Twitter, you go onto Reddit, people are talking about ABML all over the place, despite the fact it's not really moving too much right now. But I want to point out this one here from J Trades. Looking forward to the day that ABML makes me a millionaire, I can't lie. I'm not saying it will happen overnight. This is a very long hold. And that's the key right here, okay? Know what you buy. If you're buying this one, you're probably not going to be expecting some quick profits. Of course, this can run up 20%. We can get NASDAQ listing news tomorrow, or we can get the name change, or we can get the plant is going to be built 4 months earlier than we think. And of course, this will boost it, but that is speculation, okay? We are investing here in a company which we do believe will be a game changer in the future. To say, however, I have zero doubts about the future of ABTC, and I've spent hours of DD. And it says the EV revolution has just begun. Very much early days for these guys. Right now, they have multiple plants running, big partnerships, billions and billions of revenue pouring in. This stock will be valued far beyond its current price. And I have to agree with this, okay? That's why I'm an investor in this company. It's a penny stock, so you should definitely outweigh the risk. Do you want to make this your biggest position in your portfolio? Probably not, because, you know, it's speculative. It is a penny stock. They have an element of risk towards them. So definitely do your own DD in these ones. But yeah, we're going to keep giving you the updates around ABML. Like I said, right now, at the time of recording, we currently sit for just over $2. Pretty much been where we've been for quite some time now. Well, it feels like it anyway. It's been a long time since those highs. But yeah, we don't mind it. I don't mind it like this level anyway. Consolidating around these levels. Let's wait for some bigger news which can boost this share price and obviously start getting the revenue coming in. It's going to be big for investors. So yeah, if you appreciate all these updates, please go ahead and smash a like and subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.